Hello, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me from. My name is Frank. I have come again today to talk about things important to me. Um, I'm still in the topic of Nigerian politics and what is going on in the country. Um, we all want this country to move forward so that we can live in peace and harmony. That's what you see in every country, most of the country that want progress in the country. I think in some country you see politics being run in a peaceful way where people can live together with harmony, with peace and harmony. But it's not happening in Nigeria. Whenever politics, whenever election is going on, people tend to run the politics like it's do and die affair. That's why we most of the time elect the wrong people to the post. Even when we elect the wrong people, the people we elect also appoint the wrong people into the job. People who have nothing to offer to the job, people who don't know anything about the job. It's like someone who doesn't know anything about education. You appoint him to be in charge of education. Of course, they have nothing. You don't know what he can say. You don't know how to make it to work because you have no idea about education. It's like when you appoint someone who have nothing, no experience about security, and you appoint him there. Of course, you have nothing to offer about that. It's like when you have wrong person, you appoint the wrong person to be in charge of transport, of being in charge of transport. You have no idea. Whatever he want to do, he will tell you have done the best. You don't know how to. First of all, you have to protect citizen before you talk about transport. If you don't have citizen, if you do not protect your citizen, why do you have transport? If your citizens do not feel secure, how do you think they can enter into the transport or train station? So that's what we see in Nigeria today. All these leaders call themselves leaders. Even we elect them, they appoint the wrong people to be managing all these institutions, making it difficult to work. And all this criticizing you see in most of institutions in Nigeria today is because of the leader on top, because they do not know, or that they do not understand that someone has to be removed if that person is not doing a good job. And you cannot be making a mistake appointing someone who knows nothing about education to be in charge of education. But that's what you see in Nigeria. That's what you see. They are just sharing their idea, as ally. They are sharing it whether they are from east, from west, everywhere. They are all the same. Their attitude are all the same. It's all about sharing formula. It's all about sharing formula. That's what everybody, all this PDP, APC, all the same. That's what they do, sharing formula. That's what they believe in. They do not believe that this country have to be protective. This country have to provide job for the citizen. That's why you will see most of them. Sometimes I ask myself, what kind of country is this? What kind of country is this? That you have all these politicians doing the same thing and the same attitude. You will hear somebody running for president say that I want to continue the good job the Mr. President have done. And I'm asking myself, what good job? And you want to continue? The problem we have in this country is because all these politicians, they are eye service. They are doing eye service. They cannot talk exactly how they plan to rebuild the country. They are only busy running around for the Mr. President to acknowledge them or say they are doing the right thing. Eye service. They cannot speak how they plan to manage the country, to put the country in a good track. They are only busy sharing money and telling us that they will start from where Mr. President stop. And you believe people are listening to you. And you believe this, what you are saying, can translate to vote. You have to ask yourself, how many people believe in that thing that you believe your Mr. President have done? That good job you believe that Mr. President have done. How many people believe in that? And you want to run for a president and you want to continue where Mr. President have stopped. And you believe in your mind, you and your Mr. President have done a good job. That's what you believe. If you are running for office, you have to say what you believe you want to do. You cannot continue doing what Mr. President want to do or have done. You have to change the formula. You have to change it. You have to know exactly what you want to do for people. Stop looking for what Mr. President have done. Mr. President is not your God. Stop doing all this eye service. Why all these politicians in Nigeria doing all eye service? Because they don't want to be arrested or prosecuted or condemned. They don't want to see that because their hand is not clean. They cannot speak their mind. They only speak by eye service. When the person is not in power, they will criticize him. But when the person is in power, they will not criticize him. Mr. President, you have to know to these people that praising you, they are not your friends. All these people praising you is eye service they are doing to you. When you come down from this presidency, you will see them. You will see their snake. They will bite you. That's when you will know who really believe in what you have done. When you believe that you have done a good job. All these politicians, they are not telling us what they will do for us. They're only telling it to their members. What their members, the people they're sharing the money, that's who they tell what they will do. And people are going around. I will stop from where I will start from the good job the Mr. President have done. This is your formula. Go to every country. Go to Kenya. The former vice president is challenging another candidate and telling the current president where he got it wrong. Without fearing face, without looking back. Go to Kenya. Even the former vice president is running for the office. He's telling the president where you get it wrong. Without looking for any fear of any intimidation. You people, you cannot criticize and you want to be a leader. You cannot say this is wrong. You want to be a leader. And you say you want to be a leader. To lead who? You can only go back and lead your family. Because most of you people doesn't know what to do. You do not understand what youth is all about. You don't know how to provide job for people. You do not even know what you want to do. You're just running around. You want to campaign. You want to meet people. You are running around. You want to do something for people. What do you know you want to do? Tell me one thing. Which area do you believe you want to address? That's what politics, that's what you are running for. You cannot say it. What you believe, that's what you will do. And you are going around. I want to start the good work. I want to start from the good work, Mr. President. This is your formula. You have no even what you believe you want to do for people. You don't have no idea what you want to do. And you are running to be a president. When you have no idea what you want to do for people, you are only running around. I have visited all the states in the country. I want to start from where Mr. President is. Stop. How many people is buying this idea? That's what you have to ask yourself. How many people is buying with all these things? People are looking for solutions. Provide solutions to people. That's where people pay attention to you, listen to you. Provide solution. Tell people what you believe you can be able to accomplish. Stop running around praising Mr. President. Do your own thing. Believe in your own thing. What you believe you want to do as a somebody who is running for office. That's why we have every institution in the country messed up because of eye service. Nobody can be able to criticize his member that you have done a poor job. Nobody can do that. We are going under the drain as a country. You are not safe in anywhere. You are not safe even in the flight. Because you people make it possible that no, you cannot criticize somebody. When you criticize, you are making the person to learn. When you are silent, you are not contributing nothing to the country. When you are criticizing somebody, you are making it to him to learn that this is not how this is supposed to be done. Why do you think Mr. President have advisors? People that can advise him that this is wrong, this is right. You can also be an advisor. You can also criticize. In the country, you cannot criticize the leaders. Go all over the country. In Asia, Europe, everywhere. You can criticize them. You are not criticizing them because you have a gun, you want to shoot them. But you are criticizing them for them to understand that we all live in this country. We want it better for us. But all these politicians in Nigeria, they only think about their own interests and their family interests. All this money, what are you going to do with it? One day you will leave it and go. Who are you leaving it to? You are leaving it to your children. Do you know who is going to finish it? You are acquiring all the money, all the wealth. Who are you going to leave it for? That's what you see. When a governor share money, people will be praising them. But this is the public money someone will be sharing. Nobody's holding them accountable. Nobody is holding them accountable. They are all there because their party protect them. People protect them. Nobody dare to criticize them. Nobody said you are wrong, you're right. It's not in Nigeria. Because you belong to one party, that party dare not to criticize you. Go to America. Even the people believe in Donald Trump, they criticize him. Even Joe Biden now, people from his party criticizing him. It's not difficult to hear. It's everywhere. You can criticize your leader. That's what you are up to. It doesn't mean you are trying to destroy him. When you criticize somebody, it's not mean you are trying to destroy him, but it's trying to tell him that he's wrong. He cannot be right in everything because he's a human being. We are not saying he's going to be right in everything. Mr. President is a human being. He can make mistakes. He can get it wrong sometimes. That's why you are there to support and criticize. Go to Russia now. People are criticizing him. But they cannot do anything. They only criticize. Thank you for taking your time to watch my video. Leave your comment. It's very important to me. I want to speak always about things I believe we have to get right in this country, Nigeria, so that we can feel safe every part of the country. So that you cannot be, when you are going on the street, you see people harassing you with gun or whatever, because that's what we are going into. That's what the country is going into. You can see killing every day. Nobody's fearing anything, even killing the pregnant woman, everybody. Because that's what they left. That's what the politicians left for us. All these killings is not helping anything. How can you have investment? Because all these people was not provided anything. They do not provide because they're sharing the money on top. When you give somebody in charge of money, You give him somebody in charge of the sharing this money. When you give him the money, he will put it in his pocket and telling you that he sent you 5,000 as a beggar in the street. Somebody sending you 5,000. We all want this country to work. Wherever we live, we don't want to live there forever. We want to return back to the country and contribute to the development of the country. But the situation in the country make it difficult, make it impossible. Because we have people who cannot see. They have eye, but they cannot see the society we are into today. Thank you.